singing a song called Wine Tasting with Bev. Was anyone at the wine tasting on Tuesday? Yeah, in that case, much of this, some, maybe a little bit of this song, you'll be familiar with. This is my memory of what it's like. So on Tuesday night, some friends and I went down to Rendezvous. To taste some wine from 8 till 9 was what we came to do. The host was young and glamorous and full of humour too. And every kind of every wine was everything she knew. Oh, and I have to go. I've been practicing that all week. The first she said was a glass of red to swirl around and drink. She poured it out and asked about, so tell me what you think. I vainly searched for flavours as she waited there again. And said, it tasted mostly like a wine, and all I got was grapes. And Bev looked at me with abject disappointment in her eyes. I thought you might be rubbish, so this is no great surprise. But if that's the only flavour that your taste buds can discern, well, just hold on to your knickers, boys, and listen, watch and learn. And then Bev takes a sip and says, I'm getting plums and crumbs of aubergine, and sniffs and whiffs of plasticine, a Mitsubishi fax machine from 1989, an undecanted ostrich pea, the back six of a 2CD, a slice it or a slice of brie, to most enjoy this wine. The second one was also red and tasted just the same, and all I got was grapes again to add to all my shame. I tried to look quite thoughtful and avoid the teacher's gaze, as she said the wine was quite sublime and worthy of great praise. The third one was a white wine and I felt my luck had changed, as I caught a hint of lemon and lime quite fragrantly arranged. So buoyantly I turned to Bev for which I had found some turnip and some gingerbread, but Bev just sighed and frowned. And then she took another sip. Are you here somewhere, Bev? Oh, that's good. You'll remember this bit then. This one tastes... Sorry, I've lost my tune. This one tastes of rustic soil with undertones of engine oil, and half a mile of kitchen foil I got from Milton Keynes, and a bouquet smells of candy floss with gentle hints of albatross. The final gloss from Dave my boss after eating lots of beans. And then there's radioactive isotopes of iodine and artichokes, and cake that's been warmed by pokes, it livens up the bites. There's Listerine and blister cream and possibly a donkey steam, texture of a battered cream that's from the Isle of Wight. Just catch my breath. Then they poured out number 4, a sweet and sparkling white. She said, I think it's just the drink to put your senses right. We took one sip, our eyes lit up, and all the world was new. And I said, I'm getting camembert and mushrooms from Peru. Then young Bev leapt on the table and began to dance and spin, and my friend, whose name is Peter Brook, was madly joining in. As we sipped the fifth, a rosé that was bubbly and alive, we got Mitsubishi fax machines from 1985. Also Irish oats and female boats and Marks and Spencer's petticoats, stuff that links to sailing boats from winter into spring. And if you spelt it on one leg, you catch a crowd of scrambled egg. We lifted glasses, general drinks, and all began to sing. We got earthly taste of llama brew, and aftertaste of dumpling stew, curly pear and beef tray too, there's a dream delight. We got cactuses and kidney stones, Motorola mobile phones, with lots of jokes and lots of groans on one amazing night. So you really ought to come next time to Bev's wine tasting night, 'cause there's no more time for any more rhymes. It's time to say goodnight.
she cried. Bev, any words?
I'm looking for a change and I'm actually